Today, I am back in my Minecraft hardcore world. That's right, I've actually updated to 1.19, and I bet you thought I was dead, so I'm gonna swing my sword at you for thinking that I died in my hardcore series. No, I have not. Now, I've already done a lot in this hardcore world, and it's only been about 200 days. Now, I do strongly recommend that if you guys haven't already seen my first 200 hardcore days, that you watch those videos after you finish watching this one, because you might find some things interesting that I was able to accomplish. I mean, here's another example of how busy I was within my first 200 days of my hardcore Minecraft world. We have a gold farm, and if it wasn't blatantly apparent in my first clip, I was actually at my guardian farm. All of that was completed with my first 200 days. Now make sure that you guys watch those videos after watching this one. Now, this was the last project that I was working on in my hardcore world. Obviously, we're in my hardcore world, but I'm not really sure if I like it. It's very cramped, it's very narrow, very small. Yes, it can hold a lot of villagers. It's going to be 120 to 160 villagers, depending on how big I actually want to make it or if I want to extend it at all. But I feel like this isn't really going to suit me the way that I wanted, and I wanted to be able to decorate it really nice, and having these really narrow hallways just isn't going to help us out at all. So we need to rethink the trading hall. Now, this is what we're going to be working on today. We're going to be upgrading our villager trading hall. Now, I haven't got very far, but I'm not really liking how this is all turned out to be. We've got a few villagers in here already, and these were some of my starting villagers that at least gave me the tools and the books that I needed to get started in my world, but I really don't like it. Now, I'm going to go a little bit out on a limb here and say that this is going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, villager trading hall that anybody has ever constructed on a hardcore series of Minecraft. Now, I'm not just talking about the number of villagers, which will have a ton, 120 to 160, which is going to be more than probably any SMP will ever need, but yet own one player on a single hardcore world of Minecraft. But I'm also talking about the redstone mechanics that are going to be put into this specific trading hall. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this project took over a week to complete, so please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It really helps me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And honestly, it only takes a few seconds to go ahead and do so, and go ahead and share these videos with anybody else that you know that likes Minecraft. Now, getting iron shouldn't be a problem because I installed a chunk loader right behind this wall. You can see the nether portal. So that means no matter where I'm at in this world, I'll have iron producing, which is absolutely fantastic. Time to head to the mines. Need some resources. Let's go. Ooh, I found diamonds. Though they're really not that useful at this point in the game, especially on a hardcore world. It's super scary out there. I can hear the thunderstorm shaking in my boots. I'm shaking. I really hope this is going to be enough redstone, but I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't. Well, hello there. I see that you got stuck in my pig pit. You're probably going to die down there. I hope you know that. That was a really bad spot to spawn in. But anyway, what do you have to trade for me? Nothing really good. You, my friend, are a menace to society. So anyway, let's get this project started, and I do apologize in advance. There is going to be a lot of time lapses in this video just because it was such a massive build. If I were to stop and update you guys each and every single time that I did something, this video would easily be a few hours long. Well, I am proud to say at least one of the 4 sections are now dug. Now, it is a lot of digging. It's not a huge amount of digging compared to what some people have dug out in the projects that people have done, but it's a decent amount of digging, and I promise that this is the only digging time lapse that you guys will have to go ahead and suffer through. The rest of it will be building time lapses, and like I said earlier, there's going to be a lot of them just because this project was a week long, and I can't just keep stopping every single time that I want to be able to share some information with you. But let's get back into it. Oof, this is taking a long time, but honestly it's turning out pretty good. Now, a lot of the stone that's just behind me, that's on the floor and like the back part, will be replaced with a different theme. I've got a really cool idea. It's going to be similar to this, but it's going to incorporate a few decorative blocks as well, so we're gonna have to gather some of that stuff, but I'm gonna continue building this. I just wanted to cut up some of the time lapse, so yep, that was a lot of building, and all the resource gathering that you saw earlier in this video, it's all gone. I don't have much left. If we actually come over to my stockpile of stuff, I mean, I went resource gathering for a lot of redstone, and yes, I still have quite a bit left, but I used a lot of redstone in there, and I can't even tell you how many actual components I used, and I'm gonna need to go get more slime because I don't have a slime farm yet, so I'm gonna need more of this. That's just how it's going to be, and I'm glad I got a gold farm because that will definitely help out. But this is crazy. I was not expecting to use this many resources on just one section, and I've got 3 more to go. This is going to be a little bit rough, I think, but yeah, so now what we got to do is I got to do a little bit of filling with the cauldrons that are right below here. So basically right behind me, these cauldrons right here, they need to be filled with water. And then once I actually filled it with water, I'm actually going to have to go around and redo some of the rails. Because what's going to happen is there's going to be buttons down here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to decorate the floor yet. That's why I didn't put a floor in. So I just need to figure out what I would like to do in order for the floor. I just got to figure that out. But I'm going to have to change out the rails a little bit, and then I can actually decide what villagers are going to go where. It's going to be a librarian for every single enchantment in the game. And then I'm going to put signs up where they are and where they're going to go to. And then I'll be able to go around, just click the button, and then I can just send them down. So I'll be able to like run over there, find out what they are, come over here, click that button, and then have them come over into this area. And then right down here, it's not finished yet, but that's where a zombie will go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 sections for the zombies. So I only will need 2 zombies. So I can actually have, you know, say that one and this one, and then they'll all go into this system here. Actually, it'll be this one and that one will be one system, because the end of the platform is right here, and they could continue to go around all the way around over there. We have a lot more work in front of us, but at least we got one segment, for the most part, done. And then there was these guys that decided to show up when I was digging out my other side of my villager trading hall. And they kind of jump scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. But we know how to deal with these guys. Check this out. Now, I do have to be careful with these guys around here, because if I were to kill that guy right there, the one with the banner, I would set off a raid pretty much immediately, because we're at the villager trading hall and there's villagers here. So I have to be very, very sneaky. And that's why we're going to go ahead and use a flint and steel. That's exactly what we're going to use. Burn, banner, burn. Burn, yes. Now all these other guys I can take out. Let's do the fire there. And where's the other guy? There's another guy. How you doing up there? Oh, that sucks to be you. I also needed to come out to this farm a few times so that I could repair my pickaxes, because this is really the only way that I can get XP at this current time. And yes, I have my audio sounds in the game turned off so that you guys can actually hear me, because this farm is ridiculously loud. Here's a quick time lapse of me putting in my floor that I decided upon, but it took a long time to gather up all the logs I needed to complete this floor. I hope that you like it. So now we can do a little bit of testing. Now you guys saw in my time lapse that we've actually gotten both sides done. Now there is going to be a third side right behind me, but I don't know if I'm going to build that right now, because I mean all of the librarians will fit just in this one section. But there's 42 slots and there's only 37 enchantments that I can get, so that means I'm going to have 5 extra librarians or glass or whatever else I can use it with. But then, you know, I'm going to have 2 masons of each color that will be over here. So that's going to be 24 masons. And then I'm going to have a few other things. So I figured that with just this section, I could probably put a majority of things in there for the time being. And then when I need to expand, I'll go with what is currently behind me. So I'm not really sure. So we'll see. Plus I want to make it bigger, go home, right? This is hardcore, and we want to show off our skills in our hardcore series. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to just do a little bit of a test here. I have a bottle of a potion of weakness, and I've got some golden apples. And basically, we're just going to give this a quick test. Now I'm going to go and do it on something that I know I'm going to use a lot of. Now the one thing that I do have to be careful is about iron golems spawning. That is going to be a problem, so I might have to potentially lower this floor down a little bit, which means that I can't quite go with the stripped or the full normal spruce in here. We'll have to figure that out. But mending, let's see if this works. So he should be sent over to our zombie. This is the first test, so if it goes wrong, oh dang, that was quick. Okay, so why didn't it? Interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out what I did wrong there, because it should send it back without me doing anything, and then he ends up over here. Nice. So what I'm gonna do is, you know what? I probably shouldn't even have done him, but that's fine. We're gonna give him actually, let's do this guy too. That doesn't take very long at all, does it? But I don't understand why it's not sending him all the way back. Wonder if I've got the wrong one there. I will definitely have to take a look at that. But if we come over here and then our villagers end up right back in their exact same spots, I can throw ahead and throw a weakness, grab our apples and go bam and bam. And then when they get cured, we can come back. And there we go. They are cured up, and that is only an emerald for mending, an emerald for multi-shot. I wonder if this would actually get a little bit cheaper. But I did check these, and I did find out that I was missing a piece of redstone over there, so that's actually really good. But I want to get... What I'm looking for is some of the paper trades is what I'm trying to get, like, really, really, really cheap right now. And now we waited for just a moment, and he should end up right back. Perfect. And then we can send the next one over. And we can do these just one at a time, which is absolutely fantastic. So the original 2 that we zombified are both 1 emerald each for both of their books, which that was only one time curing them, which is insane. But I'm wondering if we can get the bookshelves just slightly cheaper, which would be good, but ultimately with what I want to do, emeralds really won't matter because I'll show you guys in that in a future episode. But I've actually cured a couple on this side as well. Oh, thanks for the iron. I heard him actually get zombified. Oh, no, Iron Golem. Stop chasing him. My gosh, that is a problem. Okay, good, he lived. All right, let's take care of this Iron Golem. Sir? What happened to your other llama? And why are you using your other llama as a piñata? I mean, can I? It is a piñata, right? It's not filled with candy. How dare you? And we finally found our orange and white kitty. Oh, he's so cute. I also did a lot of this, and this, and this, and still more of this. And a lot of zombie conversion. And a lot more zombie conversion. Now, originally I was going to show you guys another resource gathering montage time lapse, but I decided against it. Number one, I've already had a few different time lapses in this video, and one was already a resource gathering one, but I did have to go out and gather a plethora of new resources that I have never gotten my hands on. Now, you guys are probably wondering how long this took me. I did put it in my community tab that it took me over a week to get to this point. And honestly, it took me another day just to edit this video. So there was a lot of time and effort that went into it. And when you're doing everything by yourself, especially in a hardcore world where you want to be at least a little bit more careful, it took even longer to go ahead and complete this. But I ultimately wanted to make this thing a go big or go home type of situation because I really wanted to be able to show off my skills, and hopefully this video does really well. But anyway, we're going to get into one last time lapse, and that's going to be showing the finalization of what the decorations are going to be inside of this villager trading hall. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. You guys will have to let me know what you guys thought about all of the time lapses in today's video. Were they too much? Were they not enough? Would you have liked more? Because honestly, I left a lot of them out because I didn't really want to put a ton of them inside of one video. Now, this is about 10 days worth of building, prepping, gathering, trading with the villagers, converting the villagers, making sure that I could get every single book available to us through a librarian. And that itself took me a long time just to get every single trade. But yeah, there's a couple in this trading hall that I'll never use, like these two right here, the Curse of Binding and the Curse of Vanishing. I'll never get those books, but they have other trades that I can definitely take advantage of. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is one of the biggest trading halls ever constructed on a hardcore world. Not necessarily just how many this can hold, but right now it has the capability of holding 126. And if I expand it bigger, it would be 168 villagers at the very end if I decided to actually add a fourth segment. But yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comments section what you guys think about that. But they used a lot of redstone, and it was just a huge project. Now, the lore behind this was, you know, this was an old cave that had been used before, and then it got left unknown. And then when we came back and tried to preserve it hence like the glass dome that's out there. So that's going to be a little bit nicer looking, but still have a few earthy elements as well. But like these, I wanted to keep these looking like kind of like a lush cave, but added things like the vines and the bamboo and other things, just really make it stand out. And I think it turned out really good. Again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. What do you think about it? But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that you guys go ahead and share this video with anybody that you know that likes Minecraft, because it really does help me out. And honestly, I would really appreciate it because I really want to grow with my Minecraft content. And I have a lot of other Minecraft videos here on the channel. So make sure that you guys go ahead and check those out. But I will see you guys in the next hardcore video. Later, guys.